Port Tampa Bay moves more than 17 million gallons of oil, gas, and jet fuel through its channels every single year.
But that can all come to a screeching halt during a hurricane, and the days-long gas shortages after Hurricane Milton are a painful reminder.
10 Investigates' Emerald Morrow examines the lessons learned from last year's storms and tracks the changes now in place to get fuel to you faster.
After Hurricane Milton, the closed pumps and boarded up stations seemed to last longer than normal. People were literally running on fumes, impatient that gas stations were not opening fast enough. But Port Tampa Bay, which is a landlord to 7 companies that supply fuel to our area, lost power during the storm. It also had to wait on clearance from the Coast Guard to reopen. Mayor Jane Castor sits on the Tampa Port Authority Board.
We have very little control over the port or the port board because each of those fuel dispensaries are on private property and owned by private industry.
But the port can take steps to help fuel terminals reopen quicker.
A lot of the things that we're looking for is ensuring that they have the proper generators and sump pumps to get the water out from around the fuel tanks.
10 Investigates found port leaders are also focused on helping fuel companies keep equipment in the area during a storm. This includes critical pumps, motors, and electronic boards.
One of the things that we noticed last year, Emerald, was a lot of companies took equipment all the way to their other facilities, like on the east coast of Florida.
So just a few days ago, the port offered fuel companies space in one of its hardening sites 6 miles away and outside of the 500-year flood zone.
We think that as long as they're able to store some things there this year, we think they'll be able to get a lot of that critical equipment, pumps, motors, and be able to get things turned back on a lot faster this year.
There's also a new power project underway to address outages.
We right now have an ongoing project with TECO that we're doing based on a Florida Department of Transportation grant that we received, which is undergrounding of power throughout the port.
The total cost for this project is $12 million, with a grant covering half of that. It's expected to be complete in June of 2026. Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.